Vikas Aghadi is facing a problem of plenty, just like their counterparts in the Mahayuti, with multiple parties asserting their ticket rights. Seat sharing remains in limbo even after the announcement of election dates. So far, the formula decided on is as follows. Uddhav Sena is to get the lion's share of the seat at 22. Congress will contest 16 seats and Sharad Pawar's NCP will get 10 seats. Now, this formula doesn't take into account the inclusion of Prakash Ambedkar's VBA. If he joins, then he will get 5 seats drawn from the quota of all the 3 other alliance partners. So, which seats have come in the share of Uddhav Sena? Let's take a look. They will fight from Nashik, Kalyan, Palghar, Ratnagiri, Sindhudurg, Raigad, Thane, Mawal, Shirdi, Jalgaon, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, Dharashiv, Parbhani, Yavatmal, Washim, Buldhana, Hingoli and Sangli. In addition to this, they are also going to contest the 5 Mumbai seats of Mumbai South Central, Mumbai Northwest, North Mumbai, Northeast Mumbai. Remember, there was a sharp war of words over the Mumbai Northwest seat where Sena announced the name of Amol Kirtikar, and Sanjay Nirupam had taken to Twitter to claim the seat and questioned the lack of coordination within the alliance. And yet it seems, despite Nirupam's objections, the majority of Mumbai seats are going to the UBT Sena share. Talking about Hatkanangle, the MVA will support Raju Shetty of the Swabhimani Paksha here. Let's also talk about the Congress now. They will contest from these seats: Chandrapur, Nagpur, Bhandara, Gondia, Amravati, Gadchiroli, Ramtek, Jalna, Nanded, Latur, Akola, Pune, Nandurbar, Dhule, Kolhapur, Solapur and North Central Mumbai. And finally, as far as the Sharad Pawar NCP faction is concerned, they will get Dindori, Baramati, Madha, Shirur, Raver, Beed, Ahmednagar, Bhivandi, Wardha and Satara. The allies had their final meeting to discuss seat sharing on Saturday. Congress leader Ashok Gehlot also participated in the meeting along with KC Venugopal and Sharad Pawar. But there are differences even now over 3 seats. Mumbai Northwest remains a bone of contention between Amol Kirtikar of UBT and Congress's Sanjay Nirupam. In Sangli, the Congress has proposed Pratik Patil's candidature, but last week Uddhav Thackeray announced the name of Chandrakar Patil from the same seat. And while Akola is currently in the Congress's share, Prakash Ambedkar will stake claim to it if he joins the alliance. So that is the seat sharing formula as far as the Mahavikas Aghadi is concerned. Let's go across to Abhishek for more on this. Abhishek, differences persist in the Mahavikas Aghadi as well. And in fact, I believe Prakash Ambedkar, okay, as far as Prakash Ambedkar is concerned, I believe he's been given an ultimatum to confirm.
See, definitely one thing is very much clear, whether it is Mahayuti or Mahavikas Aghadi, we can clearly see that on certain seat contention still remains. When it comes to Mahavikas Aghadi, the major bone of contention is whether to include Prakash Ambedkar or whether he will fight alone. But now MVA has made up a plan that they can go with Ambedkar also and without Ambedkar also. And so that's the reason today he has been given an ultimatum. Seats that are being proposed by MVA, or you give us your formula is something that has been finalized.
They want to finalize the seat sharing deal. Let's now take our viewers through the information that we were just breaking down for them. Let's begin with Uddhav Sena. So the lion's share goes to Uddhav Sena with 22 seats. Take us through the seats that we are playing out and the significance of why it has gone to UBT.
Definitely, because they have, from the start, they have maintained the fact that, we fought on the 22 to 23 seats in 2019 and we required those seats, and at the same time to place contenders against the Shinde camp and the Mahayuti. That's the reason the stronghold of Uddhav Thackeray. And more importantly, what we can understand after the seat sharing formula is now the Uddhav Sena has emerged as a bigger brother, and the Congress in Maharashtra takes a second, becomes a smaller brother with those 16 seats. And most importantly, the primary focus of the distribution remains to contest maximum seats in Mumbai, where is the Shiv Sena stronghold, and more or less they have, convinced the partners to allow them to contest at least 5 out of 6 seats in Mumbai. And definitely other stronghold, as you pointed out, in rest of the Maharashtra remains. But, North West and Sangli is where the dispute or the differences are out in open.
Okay.
Where Uddhav Thackeray has announced the candidature
Right.
from Sangli, Chandrahar Patil,
Right.
and from Northwest,
Abhishek,
Amol Kirtikar.
Let's also focus on the Congress list, because as far as Mumbai Northwest is concerned, it seems like Congress is at this moment allowing it to go UBT way. Let's talk about the seat allocation for the Congress. And like you said, Sangli is a seat where both of them have announced their candidates.
Yes, definitely, because at one given point of time from till 2014, that was the bastion of Congress, and Congress take claim over the Sangli seat. And yesterday, while speaking to media, Nana Patole clearly pointed out Vishal Patil will be our candidate from Sangli and Congress will contest the seat. But earlier, we saw Uddhav Thackeray goes to Sangli, welcomes the wrestler Chandrahar Patil and announce his candidature from the MVA. So definitely there are contention over Sangli and also on the Kolhapur. Kolhapur is the seat where all the three parties focus to give ticket. But at the same time, it has been decided that Kolhapur will be given to Congress and Sangli will be contested by UBT. But that is not agreed because we see both the leaders, Sanjay Raut and at the same time, Nana Patole announcing their candidates. So definitely all is not well.
Yes, let's also talk about the Sharad Pawar faction, Abhishek. Both UBT and Sharad Pawar faction that we're talking about is not a divided house anymore. Undivided house, I beg your pardon, is a divided house. So are these seats very carefully selected given the fact that the senior Pawar has influence here or leaders of his camp have influence here? Hence these seats gone to Sharad Pawar faction?
See, apart from the influence, the strength that NCP, United NCP fought at the time of 2019 is also taken into consideration. And that's the reason, if you understand, in both Mahayuti or Mahavikas Aghadi, the number of seats given to the NCP are less in compared to what has been given in 2019. Whether it is 4 to 5 seats when it comes to Ajit Pawar camp or Sharad Pawar camp getting around 8 to 10 seats, provided those seats will also include smaller ally parties like Raju Shetty who will be contesting. So definitely, the share is minimum, but at the same time, on the lines that how much strength you have. Because remember, NCP has the maximum strength in Western Maharashtra, and that's where the focus remains for both the NCP, which is now divided. So definitely, and Baramati is something that NCP Sharad Pawar faction has already announced the candidature of Supriya Sule, and she has also started doing campaign, and definitely no objection has been taken by other parties when it comes to MVA. On the other side, 4 constituencies have already been declared from Mahayuti that is in consensus for Ajit Pawar faction, though he's demanding 2 more seats.
Right. Contention though remains on 3 seats, Mumbai Northwest, Sangli and Akola, which seems to be adding a lot of trouble and pressure on the MVA allies. Abhishek and Shivani, for the moment, thank you very much for getting us the details. A short break. We'll be back with more updates.